Hey, what is up guys? I'm back with another video, and today was a very good day for me. I took two silver bullet trades. The first one I did in the London session. So the silver bullet timing on London session is from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. and the second one I took on the New York AM session silver bullet as well, and I will show the second one as well. Unfortunately, during the first trade I was actually watching cricket World Cup match and I didn't record it live, but I have the second entry, which was a huge profitable trade. I have that one actually recorded, so I will put it at the end of the video, that the trade I took. So today was a very beautiful day. The first one gave me 2.36. I targeted the closest liquidity instead of going for the high because of this red box, because this red box is actually 1 hour fair value gap, and although I was expecting price to go onto this red box because that's a daily fair value gap and the possible reversal level, however, since I traded here, I'll just quickly go through the first one and then I will explain the second one as well. Okay, so what happened on the left is price took some relative equal lows or major liquidities inside of a 15 minutes time frame. So on 15 minutes time frame, this area looks like a small wick came below. Also there is this 3 minutes fair value gap that I have marked over here below the 15 minutes. So if you don't want to say like price respected the 15 minutes, it actually respected this one even better, because it came right below that 50% level of the 3 minutes fair value and then it started going up. Anyway, so what happened here is during the silver bullet session, when I saw price took the previous liquidity and showing the reversals and also this order block, okay, on the 5 minute chart, this order block, price actually beautifully respected that mean threshold, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so here price respected the mean threshold and then started going up and above. So I saw the market structure shift over there. However, I don't really need a market structure shift for silver bullet entry, but if you can have that added confluence, it's even better. So price came into that 5 minutes fair value gap right with that wick, and also I don't know if you are able to see it or not. So that's my execution, that's my exit. As I said, I had both of the levels marked. However, what happened is price took the first liquidity right here where I exited, then it started retracement, went up, didn't take the liquidity, came back to, you know, even below my entry level. However, it still respected that same fair value, then started moving up and took that liquidity. So just by sacrificing this much, and I marked the both levels because I wanted to see like if I can get my 1:2 risk to reward ratio filled or not. So yeah, when I saw the first one is giving me that, even more than that, I didn't bother to, you know, go for the higher level. So I took the entry 1 2 3 4, so that's within 20 minutes I actually got my profit, right? So yeah, I mean, that was the first silver bullet that I took. For the second entry in 1 minute during the silver bullet, it had a very long run and I marked a lot of things over there. Although before this run I was expecting price to come here, and then I noticed that price is actually respecting this order block and there is this fair value that price is respecting. But this equal sell side liquidity will be my next target when price shows the reaction from the 0.5 level. Okay, so there is the 0.5 of the daily fair value and I wrote possible reversal. However, I think it may go inside of this bearish breaker block on the daily. Okay, so since there are these common areas, so maybe, I don't know, it may go to that levels, but it took a very major liquidity from here. So let me go to the daily and let me show you guys. You see this breaker block, that's what I was talking about, and this is the hourly fair value that I first targeted on my first silver bullet. However, this the fair value, this is the liquidity that price took on the daily time frame, and since there is another fair value up there, it can go there. There is nothing wrong with that, but I'm thinking about this one and keeping this one open for future if that's what price wants to do. The market had a very beautiful downwards run for last few weeks. Anyway, so during the silver bullet I had lots of opportunities that I missed, like this small little, let me just remove it and you will see, like there is this fair value gap and a volume imbalance right after the silver bullet time started, which is 10 a.m. New York time to 11 a.m. okay, so I missed this entry because I was expecting price to, you know, like the first fair value left here, another here, so my first order was around 50% of this fair value gap. But with this institutional order flow integer, this specific candle, it did not allow me to take that entry. Then price went up, created this fair value and volume imbalance. I didn't take entry over here. When I saw market moving up, I was waiting for a 15 minutes pullback, because on the 15 minutes time frame it looks something like this. Just look, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 consecutive 15 minutes candle that has green, huge green. You see there is not a single wick over there, so no selling pressure straight away. No wick over there if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so there is no wick over there, no selling pressure. Finally the wicks appeared around these levels, so this to this there is a huge fair value gap, okay, that price still didn't retest and it's still going up, which is, I don't know if it's healthy or not, but to me it's not looking that good. Let me just talk about the entry that I took. Okay, so during the silver bullet I lost, like I had a lot of opportunity that I missed, but with the moves that I'm seeing, like the runs on 1 minute, it looks a clear buy side liquidity. However, I had to target this because I took 4 lots of entry, which is nearly 1.5% of my account, and that's against my my own rule that I have set for myself. So I took a profit around this level because 4 lots, it's too much. I had to consider that part. Okay, so there was this small little volume imbalance on 1 minute and 2 minute, and there is also another fair value gap around this area. So instead of taking the entry on the fair value gaps high right here, I could take the entry on this volume imbalance and the 1 minute fair value, but I took the entry on 2 minutes. That's why I have like 2 minutes and 3 minutes marked over here. Okay, so on the 2 minutes time frame, what happened is price came to this order block. Yeah, it respected that, started going up high, and since it's still inside the silver bullet time, but as I'm saying, like I could have targeted this, because in 1 minute there is a volume imbalance, like huge volume imbalance with fair value. So the 1 minute fair value that I should have marked would look something like this, and the entry I could take somewhat around this level or maybe on this specific area. Okay, so that could give me even more than what I got, but it's okay. As I'm saying over and over again, end of the day I made, like with this on, let me show you actually. So I took 4 lots, that's 1.69%, $1125. I got little more, I think I got around 1400 or something. I cannot remember, it's on my live execution video. So yeah, I'll add that right after this because I was just explaining the silver bullet. So I had a clear vision that price gonna go in and take this liquidity, and just look, the candle that filled my take profit, it actually went through that buy side liquidity, then came below it, and the next 2 candles retraced, and still price is going up. But as I said, like I don't really bother. I have 2 very good profitable trades today. End of the day, it's all about making profit. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Yeah, so nearly 3% gain here on this specific trade, so that's not bad at all. That's why I'm not bothered what's happening up there. Okay, and also it's not a very good day to trade. let me show you why I'm saying that. Because you see this FOMC, then there is core PPI that's happening at 11:30 p.m. so I don't need to worry too much about that one. But this one is something, as you can see, like it's a medium impact. Okay, it's not a red folder, it's a medium impact, but still this one, you see, usual effect, more hawkish than expected, is good for currency. This line actually caught my eye. That's the 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I got the setup inside of that, so I took another entry. Okay, don't get me wrong, if price took this liquidity and closed below that, I might target for a short entry and somewhat around these levels. Okay, all the way there, because that's coming up from this daily fair value gap, like coming down from this daily fair value gap, and that could have been my market structure shift over there. Okay, but price did not do that, and it actually respected this order block beautifully, and there is the fair value gap that it respected. So yeah, I didn't consider going lower. Okay, and as you can see, like on its way coming down, there is no fair value, not a single fair value over here. Okay, also there is this fair value that price created when going up. Why I'm showing this fair value is because look at the candle size and the gaps that it's creating. On the other hand, look at the candle size. So these two candles, whatever these two candles did, it took 5 candles to come to that area. So yeah, there is this a small little, you know, dozy candle, but mostly like this. So if you count this one, what price did in 6 minutes, it took more than 10 minutes to come there. Okay, and as I said, it didn't go below this or close below this, so nothing to worry about regarding the long. And when I saw again this energetic move, like just look, 1 2 3 candles, it went nearly to the level where this candle started. So still the upwards move was there, and then this candle happened. I got my entry straight away. The next candle came to my entry point, little bit of drawdown also here, then it went there. But I was confident that it won't go below this. You see this 3 minutes order block mean threshold. Let me go to 3 minutes and show you. So on the 3 minutes, it looks something like this. You see this, that's the mean threshold, and look where price stopped, exactly on that mean threshold. So yeah, these are the things that I actually considered. And in my live video, you will see I moved my, after this candle and this candle happened, there is this fair value gap, a small little fair value. Let me move this silver bullet line. Okay, so there is this fair value gap and there is this order block. So I moved it around, I think around this level or so. It's in my video. So that's the 2 minutes fair value. So when this candle closed, I moved my stop loss here, but the immediate next candle actually, you know, like hit my take profit, so I didn't need to worry too much about what's happening. But still, it's looking too energetic for me. I don't really know if the market gonna reverse from this daily fair value gap or not. But as I'm saying, like I'm expecting price may go to the 75% level, and since it's daily, depending on where the daily candle closes, because since it's daily, I need to look at the daily candles closing, or at least 4 hours candle closing. Daily is very bullish, and if you remember my drawn liquidity, what happened is here, right here. Okay, look from this specific candle. I will explain why I'm saying this, but look here, what happened. Price took the liquidity of the previous day and closed below that level. Okay, now what will be the target? This low. Price took that liquidity, failed to close below. Now this is the target. Unfortunately, this day it was a inside candle, it didn't close or take the liquidity. So the buy side liquidity was still the target that was due. Now next candle did not take this on. Okay, so you need to look for this specific candle. Since it's a inside candle, but next one actually did what next one did was really beautiful, because it took some internal liquidity, like liquidity from the previous day, and straight away went for the buy side liquidity, closed above. It closed above a lot of areas, but at least closed above that line. Okay, now this was my next target, as you see, like this one. So there was this new week or new day opening gap like this much, or you can on the daily, that's your volume imbalance. So that is where price opened, and then straight away it took the liquidity, closed above. Okay, now that's my new daily liquidity target. You can see like I had already a line over there. So price took that liquidity, it's still trading above that level. So let's see if it closes above there or not, and depending on how big of the week it leaves, I can look for the possible reversals. But market is very energetic for the moment. And also on the DXY took this weekly buy side liquidity, which was around this level, but I actually marked this one because of the fair value right there. Okay, on the daily fair value. So price took that liquidity like this swing high. If you are not understanding the swing high, so swing high, okay, it took that liquidity inside of this daily fair value, and there is a weekly fair value as well that I have marked over there, like weekly fair value, the whole blue box. Inside of that there are a lot of other things, but anyway, so took that liquidity. Now coming back, and I have this line marked because if you see, there is a swing high over here right around this area. So price took that liquidity from the left and this recent liquidity as well. Now price is coming down. If it closes below this low, that may consider, or that may indicate a market structure shift, and price may come for these liquidities, these relative equal lows, because that's the swing low, that's the swing low. And inside of this daily fair value gap, it may take the liquidity from here and then show a possible reversal. Why? Because as you see, like this liquidity was taken and then market structure shift happened here. Okay, I don't know, a lot of things may happen, but for now, if you look at the immediate liquidity level, so there is not a whole lot of liquidity left over there, although these are relative equals. But rather than these relative equals, I would consider this as a high probability liquidity level. Why? Because as you can see, like not a single candle came below that low or any of the low. You can see like it's like a staircase. Okay, so people who entered on this day, they have their stop loss below this level. People who entered this day, maybe their stop loss is right around this level. People who entered on this day, maybe around this level, this day around this level. So this area generated a lot of liquidity. There is the other hand, this area, it may not have enough liquidity below this, because price went up for few days, so people may have moved their stop loss to, you know, a different level, somewhat around this area, maybe, I don't know. Price may come to this level as well, because that's the daily fair value as well. So yeah, I mean, anything can happen, but let's see where the market closes, because my initial eye was actually on the 50% of this week. This, since price is trading below that, now I am in a thought process that price may, you know, there is this hourly opening gap. Okay, there is a gap over there. I like on hourly it will be clear, but anyway, there is this hourly opening gap. There is a small little fair value right here, but since this has a higher liquidity, I'm hoping market to come around this if it closes below that red line. Okay, if it closes below this, then it will, I will consider this as my market structure shift for the moment. Okay, it may stop after taking this liquidity and then start to go up high, I don't know. But if it comes to this level, why not this? I don't know, let's see. Yeah. So anyway, I think I wanted to make a short video, but still it became a long one. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. So without any further ado, let me play the live execution replay. And also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. These sort of strategies or all the lessons that I'm uploading to the channel, even if you have zero knowledge about trading, you will be surely getting that thing soon. Okay, so if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also let me know how my videos are doing for you. Okay, if it's doing good, I will feel good if I can know, like I'm getting quite a few comments, some good feedbacks, so that makes me actually feel good. I expect all of you who are watching my videos, maybe you can share your thoughts just to let me know, like if I'm doing it correctly, if I'm making any mistake or not, this sort of things. I'm not asking for, you know, like popularity or something, but I need to know if it's actually helping people or not, because that's what my goal is, and that's why I need to know, like, the content that I'm making is actually helping people. Until next time, take care, bye bye, and whatever is happening around the world, let's pray and hope that it will get better soon, the situation, the condition, because lots of innocent people are dying. Okay, so it's nothing to celebrate. End of the day, people are losing their life. Lot of people died over there. Okay, so I hope everything gets better soon. Thank you, bye bye.